Hello, folks at home. We are 2/3 of ReBrews. My name's Zach.
I'm Logan.
I am a music school dropout, so I have the approximate knowledge of many musical theory things. And Logan is a professional audio engineer.
I took one psychoacoustic class in college.
So he's gonna know all this information, and he's actually doing this video, not me.
But you came up with the idea.
Yeah.
What are we talking about?
Today we're gonna talk about. They've got a couple different names. You can call them Otoacoustic Emissions, combination tones, and basically what it is in the most layman terms I can think of. So each note on the keyboard has a frequency.
Yes.
Which is measured in hertz.
Yes.
And it's how many times a wave peaks and...
It's how many cycles of a wave you get in a second.
In a second.
Yes.
So this note here, we found out earlier, is 261.
Yes, that's the note C.
That's the note C, middle C on the piano. So this note here is going to be like 324.
Yes. Okay, so the note E above C.
And if you play them at high enough intensity and a pure enough tone, something like a sine wave or a piccolo.
Sure, nothing with harmonics.
Yeah, exactly. There's a psychoacoustic phenomena called an otoacoustic emission.
Otoacoustic emissions, like the doctor, not like a robot.
That happens in your cochlea.
Cochlea.
The airs on it.
Yes.
That vibrate the difference of those two tones.
Okay.
So in this case, 334 minus 260 or whatever is about 88, which is like an F a little bit sharp.
So you're hearing like a phantom note, basically, that's the difference between the two frequencies.
Exactly. And it's got to be really high volume, so if you're listening at home, turn your speakers all the way up. And I'm sorry if your roommates don't appreciate the psychoacoustic phenomena. You're going to hear a third note.
Yes.
And so today we're going to do 8 minutes with Otoacoustic Emissions.
Oh, no.
Which is an 8-minute piece by Marianne Amaker, who's an American composer. And she does really cool stuff. She does mostly soundscapes and like installed sound design. She does all this crazy stuff.
Okay.
So she's got an album called Music for the Third Ear.
Oh, where is your third ear?
Well, wherever your third eye is, I guess, right?
It's in the middle of my forehead.
And so she designs this music specifically to make use of this combination tone or otoacoustic emission.
Gotcha.
Sometimes you can get an otoacoustic emission spontaneously, which is tinnitus, right?
Sure.
But this is a stimuli-induced otoacoustic emission,
Gotcha.
meaning...
That is actually producing it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And the cool thing about it is I can raise this third note, and we get different combination tones down here.
Okay.
So I'll just do that for fun real fast. That one's my favorite.
That's so cool. Weird. Yeah, so your brain is just like filling in that gap.
No, your inner ear is vibrating at that
okay.
frequency. It's literally your body
Yeah.
reacting to the tones.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's very cool. Fun fact, if you've ever experienced tinnitus, you're having an otoacoustic emission.
And there's some kind of interesting... there's an Adam Mealy video or reference where he really goes into it. And he has a friend play the combinations, the upper parts. And the combination tones are the melody of Somebody Once Told Me. But, copyright speaking, the melody was not coming out of his speaker.
Yeah.
The melody was happening in the listener's ear.
So you could kind of skirt some copyright laws with this.
Essentially, yeah, you could. So it's pretty wild to think about that the user, the listener, is creating part of the music we're about to endeavor on.
I guess if you want to think about it that way, that
Yeah.
works. So what are we listening to today?
This is a piece called Crowd Number 1 by Marianne Amaker, and I guess we'll just get into it.
Sure. Hey, we just did a bad thing, and it hurt me, and it hurt my body, and if you don't want your body to be hurt, you should turn your volume down right now. This video is going to be loud, and in order to get the point that Zach is trying to make, you're going to have to listen at a very, very loud volume, preferably on headphones or speakers if you've got them. Take care of yourself. Logan, this is me talking to you from 8 minutes in the future. You need to leave right now. You have to go far, far away because Zach is going to hurt you. Sorry, Cam, I don't have a quip for this one. Oh, no. I get why it's cool, but it also is difficult.
It's difficult. Do you hear the under melody?
I do. I thought I was going to have a better time than Sarah did, but this is also not the best part of my day so far.
It's a little difficult. It takes a little bit to appreciate it, I suppose.
Appreciate is one word for it.
It's not this abrasive the whole time. This is just kind of really just like 3 different tones going on, plus the one in your head. Some of the art is in like the composition. Like she had to meticulously do the math to get your face right now.
Yeah, I mean, I understand why it's cool, and we could talk all day about what makes it important, but ultimately, it's a little bit like, I don't know, hitting yourself in the thumb with a hammer and being like, man, look at the craftsmanship in this hammer. How long is this one?
This one's 8 minutes. If you really listen to the
I'm really listening.
The undertones,
yeah,
and try to ignore the stuff that's happening in the earphones.
Okay, if you ignore half of it, but you listen to half of it, it actually sounds like it's supposed to.
There's music there. Not good music is debatable, I suppose.
I guess,
but like, there's a melody going on.
Okay, I feel like Sarah might have had an easier time because at least her piece of music changed every 30 seconds. Is this different?
Yeah.
No, it's not.
There's a high frequency in there.
There are like 2 different things going on in each ear, and it feels like my brain is being ripped in half. Zach, I just got a fax from the future. It says this is bad and we should stop.
No, it's cool.
I feel like this is music you would play for your baby in their crib if you wanted them to be a STEM major.
Well, they use otoacoustic emissions to test hearing in babies.
Hold on, maybe this will make it palatable.
So there's kind of like these little motifs that are only happening in your brain.
I don't know.
Or your inner ear,
I don't think
rather.
there are.
Yeah.
Is that it? Are we done? Sarah, is this what it feels like? I feel like I need to go lay down for a minute.
It is pretty high intensity. Fun fact. This has real-world applications. Whenever there is an organ and they don't have enough room for the pipes, they can use combination tones to create the lower noise as if they had a 120-foot pipe, but really it's just 2 pipes that make that noise. You hear the noise in your ear, but you don't get like the woof like you would with an actual giant pipe. Do you think if you could create the same phenomena with more pleasant timbre, it'd be cool music?
I don't think it would be any better because I think the intervals themselves are unpleasant.
A piano that you would go play today is 12 equal spaced notes, but back then they used to use just intonation, which is like more pure intervals between the notes.
Okay.
The note you're hearing isn't really a note on the keyboard, the combination tone.
I see.
So it's like not really an in-tone note. But
okay.
I feel like if you could get like a nice timbre that wasn't this, it would be really neat.
It could be. It could be. Perhaps there's something there, Marianne. Maybe.
Yeah.
We're coming for you. 2021 is the year of good sounding otoacoustic emissions.
I think they sound great, Marianne. I don't know if she's still alive. She probably.
Oops. She died listening to this.
Thank you so much for hanging out with us. We have been 2/3 of Albumrebrews. You can find our podcast on the internet, and you can also find us on the internet, www.albumrebrews.com.
Bye.